Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the 5th episode in my Wellington Wanderers series. Since I left you guys, the word overambitious comes to mind when I think about my chats at the start of the season where I said I think we might be able to win the game after this 1-0 loss to Perth Glory at home. Unfortunately, we did actually play alright. If I go on to the match stats, which is up here, we had 15 shots to their 14 and 51% possession. We actually played very well, but they did get the one goal and we couldn't manage to net any. But we will keep going and on to the FA Cup semi-final. Sorry, we're not in England just yet. I was getting ahead of myself. This is the squad that we're going to line up with, and I'm feeling really good about it. We did rest a few players for the last game, and I think that could have had something to do with it, but we have rested a few players for this game as well, including Tim Payne, who is really looking a bit tired and has a high injury risk, and with him being our best right back, I really don't want to provoke an injury with him. But apart from that, I feel like it's a pretty full-strength squad, and I'm very happy to be going into this fixture in it. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the FFA Cup semi-final. So there was actually a little bit of a further ado with me putting Scott in for Kakachi because I realised that his stamina was about as much as a man with a broken leg, so we had to swap him out. The Sydney FC squad is lacking Bennett, which is really convenient considering how well he played against us last time, but straight away we're going to see a highlight. Hopefully it falls to us, but I'm not feeling very optimistic after the last game we had against Sydney FC as they come down the right side and put a ball in and get a goal in the first few seconds. It's not a good sign. Costa Barbarossa is the former Phoenix player scoring for them. It could be a very long game, and already I'm thinking about tactical changes, but we shouldn't be panicking just yet, but it's kind of hard not to when that happens. So let's change this onto the latest scores. Oh, there's no other scores to really talk about, so that was pretty pointless, but doesn't seem like we're doing too much in the game with their 3 shots and 3 on target. Oh, we did just get 1, but I'm not feeling very optimistic right now. We'll wait until the next highlight. We won't panic just yet. Holman's looking a bit tired, but hopefully he can still do a good job in the game for us because he has been in really good form for us lately. Been pretty impressed with him for a 35-year-old. And he's actually gone up in the star rating from 3 stars to 3.5 stars. So he can't be doing too badly. As the game continues, it doesn't look like a lot is happening, but we are dominating possession, so surely we can convert that into a few chances here and there, but I think we might go into half-time with no more highlights, and I'm thinking about changing it to an attacking system. But we do have one chance before the end of the half. Hopefully it goes our way. With McCowart running up the field, passing it out wide. Oh, I was hoping they'd pass it out wide, but it looks like Sydney FC are going to get a red card. And they have. We'll take that. This has completely changed the complexion of the game for the second half. And I'm feeling optimistic. With Brandon O'Neill getting a red card, I'm aggressively going to tell them to show me something else in the second half because I'm not happy with the way they played. But I feel like if we go attacking now, we can catch them with the extra man, and I think we could get the win here. We were already dominating the game in possession, and I feel like that dominance is just going to double now that we have an extra man on the field, so hopefully this tactic is going to work. But right now it doesn't seem like it is. So we might have to think about making a few changes with some really, really low ratings from the boys over here. But we are getting some shots in, but we can't seem to be getting any chances of note. So I think I'm going to bring Ball on for Holman and move Singh out to the wing. Not actually very good out there. I'll see if Macau can play out that side. Yeah, he can. So we'll do that. Play Singh as a supportive wing and play Ball as a shadow striker. We might even move him up to a second striker and go to a 4-2-2 formation later if it doesn't do much. But Singh is whipping in a ball from the corner, and it goes to Longstaff, back to Singh. Singh looks to put a ball in, but it's gone straight off a Sydney FC player, but Steinman gets to it first, and the highlight continues with Taylor passing it back to Hudson Wahongi. Hudson Wahongi should be looking for a ball upfield, and he finds Macau. Macau finds Singh. Singh is just standing there with it, but plays it to Scott. Scott, again, is just standing there, passes it, and it's gone around the box and into the back of the net from Gary Hooper, and we're right back into this game. At home, we can't be messing this up now. We've got all the dominance. We've got an extra man. They haven't had many shots since the second half has started. And we've actually gone 2-1 up with Stephen Taylor scoring his first goal of the season, Matty Longstaff getting the assist, and I'm feeling confident that we'll be able to go through to the next round of the FFA Cup. But there is a chance straight off the bat. And last time they had a chance like this, they scored a goal from it in the first few seconds. So hopefully we're not going to mess it up again. And with the ball bouncing around, Zulo takes a shot that goes over the top of our bar. But I think that might be a bit of a warning and maybe a sign that I should go back onto a balanced sort of approach. I think a few players are getting tired. I'm thinking about bringing De Vere on for Taylor and Rufer on for Steinman. And I think apart from that, that's all the tactical changes I'm going to make. Obviously, all the substitutions I'm going to make. With all three being used, it's just time to watch the game unfold with one last chance going, hopefully, our way. But I'm not feeling optimistic with the ball going to Maiga and just goes wide. That was a very close opportunity. He probably should have buried, but we'll take it. We will definitely take it. We're just running down the clock now as Sydney FC continue to make some more chances. But I think we might get away with it unless they score here. Ball heads it up to Hooper. Hooper running up the pitch. He's not known for his pace, but hopefully he can put in a great ball here. Plays it back to Scott, back to Hooper. Hooper looks for Rufer. Rufer plays it to Bull. Bull on the turn, and it goes straight to Redmayne's hands. But if that's the end of the chance, I'll be very happy because I'm not looking to give Sydney FC any more chances to attack. But Scott gets the ball back. Scott playing it around, trying for a long ball, but it goes straight back to them, but then straight back to us. And Bull has the ball again, plays it out to Singh. Singh should be scoring here, and he does, and that is surely the game. 3-1 to the Wellington Phoenix, with only 3 more minutes left in stoppage time. I don't see a way that we throw it away now. I think we're into the final, of the FFA Cup. Who knows who will be playing? But Maiga gets one more chance. It might not be over yet, but it is blocked by our players. And I think that really has secured our spot in the final. I think that red card really switched up the game. Although we were getting a lot of short shots, a lot of possession, I don't think we would have been able to win the game without this. And I'm talking like the game's over. But we still have another minute to play, but as the clock runs down, I think it's all over. Yes, it is. We're going to tell the boys that we're very happy with how they did. Passionately say, I'm very happy with how you played. And continue on, and let's find out who we're playing against in this final of the FFA Cup. And if we go into fixtures and results, we're going to play against the Melbourne Victory. Whew. That will be an intense game, very difficult game, which I'm hoping we will be able to do just as well as we have in the rest of the tournament. It's a game which is in a neutral stadium, so we'll have to bring our A game, put our best team on the pitch for that, in the hopes of winning some silverware, and that is quite a wee while in the future. So I think I'll show you guys that next episode, but I'll show you one more game for this episode, and I think I might show you guys the Melbourne Victory game as a preparation for the final, and I'll simulate this Melbourne City game off camera. Until then, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I never claimed to be good at Football Manager, to be fair. I never said I was good at this game. With 3 losses and 1 win, it's not boding well for us. But again, I say, we did play well, but they scored 2 goals and they had more shots and the possession didn't go well. I tried playing without a cam and a CDM this game, and it started really well, but obviously didn't end up getting the win from it. And that does mean that we are 8th in the table, which isn't the ideal position to be in, but we're going to hopefully bounce straight back, and I'm going to allow myself to say hopefully this time, because I am feeling hopeful. I think that's the only thing I can really do right now, considering the situation, but we're going to go straight into this game. We will feel optimistic about bouncing back and getting a win with Hooper in good form, and Longstaff and Steinman both playing really well last game. I do think this is the game that we could turn it around with. We're playing against a Melbourne Victory side that is 10th, so it's not like we're coming up against the hardest opponent, but they are the team that we're facing in the final of the FFA Cup, so we do really have to keep an eye on what is going on in this game, and that will mean we'll be able to read what we should do in the final. And just like the last 2 games in a row, we are having an early highlight, and it looks like it's going to go their way, unless we get a lucky knockdown, but to be honest, I can't see that happening with our current form. But they go in and Marinovic gets the saves. Marinovic has been great for the Phoenix in real life, and even better for us in this game. Although he has conceded quite a few, he is making some seriously important stops to keep us in game, so I'm very pleased that the Phoenix got him in real life, so that I don't have to worry about finding a goalkeeper in the game. But it doesn't seem to be a very good performance from us so far, but with 60% possession and only 10 minutes gone, we can't really make too harsh of judgments just yet, but that position has just bounced down to 48%, and now I feel like we might have to reconsider our tactic with a corner going straight in onto Taylor's head, but nothing comes of it. Hopefully we can turn around in the rest of the game. But without anything happening, we really can't tell what we're going to have to do during the final to beat this Melbourne Victory side. And it doesn't look like we're breaking them down very well. I'm thinking at halftime we might move back to playing with the central attacking midfielder. I think we might go to an attacking formation. I don't know if that is a silly idea or a smart idea, but I think we might go for it, because what's the worst that can happen? We keep losing games like we currently are. The balanced formation has not been doing very well for us, so I think it's about time we try something different. On to attacking, moving Singh up, moving Steinman up. Actually, I think we might bring Singh off and bring David Bull on, because he does play very well whenever I bring him on off the bench. And we're going to try that for the second half. I'm sure it will backfire, but if it doesn't, I will be the tactical genius that I have claimed to be all throughout the series. As nothing happened so far, except for now, where Steinman has the ball, plays it back to Taylor. Taylor runs up the field a little bit, plays it to Longstaff. Longstaff dribbles up and turns around, passes back to Steinman, plays it to the wing. Holman makes a gap, plays it through, but only hits a Melbourne Victory player. Ball's bouncing around the area, and Piscopo takes a shot that just goes wide. But this attacking lineup is looking more dangerous than the balanced lineup, so we are feeling optimistic. Hopefully the change in formation, change in tactic can help springboard a bit of a fighting chance in this game, which we have not been showing lately. So I think I'm going to bring Macau on for Piscopo. We can't get that left side sorted out right now, because I'm really confused as to what to do. We might move down to positive, because attacking again, it doesn't seem like it's doing much. Maybe it's just our players, or actually it's more likely my tactics, to be honest. But Bull picks the ball up and plays it to Holman. Holman's one-on-one with the keeper, shoots, but it's blocked by their defender, and I think that'll be the end of the chance. Unless Melbourne Victory have a counter-attack here, in which case I'm not feeling very good about my tactics, and it's just proving that I am not very good at this game, but I think we got away with it there. But without many highlights, like I said, I can't tell what we're going to need to do in the final against this side, but it does look like all the chances are coming our way, although we have had fewer shots. Macau looks to swing on a ball, but it comes straight back to Scott. Ball gets the head onto it, and it's gone into the back of the net. That's 1-0 to Wellington Phoenix. And if we can hold on for the rest of the game. I think I might have found a winning combination with the positive mentality, but again, that could just be a fluke. I'm not claiming to be the tactical genius in this save, but if I can get a win here, I'll be very happy with the performance from the side. As Hope runs up the field and it comes back to Brown. This is one of Melbourne Victory's first chances of the game. I hope it doesn't result in a goal, as Brown keeps it in by inches and it goes over the bar. A bit of a warning sign from them, and I think we might be able to hold on as long as this is our chance. But if it's Melbourne Victory's chance, I don't feel very good about our odds to hold this lead. Holman puts the ball up, but we lose it straight away, but get it back as soon as we lose it. Hooper heads it on, but it's gone straight to Hope. Hope plays it back to the defenders. They're playing it out from the back all the way up to Toivonen, who runs up, but Hudson Wahongi with a big tackle comes back to Scott, back to Taylor, and we keep doing these long balls which end up not going well for us. And Traore is one-on-one with the keeper. He shoots, and Marinovic makes a great save. Just like I was saying before, he's making me absolutely love him in our side, and I think I might make one more change just to try and keep the freshness of the side. I'm going to bring Rufa on for Longstaff and hope that that will be enough to see out the game. A game that we can probably say, for the first time, I don't think I can say we deserve to win and that we played well. I don't know if I'll tell them that, though, because I think if I keep being negative, the whole team is just going to get a little bit upset with me. But I'm going to say people had written us off today. Well done for the win, and I'm very happy with that win. And that should shoot us up to 6th place on the table. Not a deserved win, not a good win, but a win nonetheless. And 3 points is 3 points. We're very happy to have it in the bank. But that is the end of the episode. I'll meet you guys next time for the FFA Cup final, and hopefully we can win that game. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later.